not seen that? You haven't been up early in the morning, have you?
No, I don't get going until a little bit later. I love all those I ams. That's
Those
beautiful.
those are actually IMs from the chat.
Oh, and you
One
collected those.
morning I had the chat, then when I had a whole bunch of people, when I had like 40 regular people in chat, and everybody was I am this, I am that, I am this, and Gerald went through, wrote them all down, and those are all of you guys from the chat, which there are new people
Oh,
here.
that's
So
beautiful.
maybe in a few months, I'll go ahead and make a new one with all of your I ams. So welcome, Heather. How are you today?
It's all right. How about you, Miss Jane?
I am doing well, thank you. How about we say hello to a few of the people in
Let's
here?
do
And
it.
just to let you guys know, we are doing Lenormand today. Heather has a deck. I have a few decks in front of me. You have 4 decks in front of you? Okay. I didn't know how many you were working with.
Well, I
today.
just brought the ones that I had in case the different energies for different questions or people, so I had a little bit of something to choose from.
Yeah.
Too.
Helen Reddy, I am woman. Oh, I love that piece,
Oh my
Mama.
God.
I love that.
I
love that.
am a roll, and numbers too big to ignore. All right.
Yeah, and I think that this is, I was just shuffling and you are a gift to me today, Heather. So thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. That's so sweet.
It's of course. And so we have Flowing. Good afternoon, Flowing. She will be away from her keyboard, but she says hello to everyone, I'm sure. And there's Aspasia Rising, Beth, and look, there's Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar. Hello.
Who let her in here? Keep an eye on that one.
Apparently me. There's Be Wise. Hello, Be Wise. And Rossi and Teresa and Garnett. Did I say hello, Peace Mama? Peace Mama. Beverly S. Hello. Akila B24.
Keela.
Hershey.
Hey, Hershey.
Huh?
I said, hey, Hershey. I said, Keela. I did a couple of Zoom things with her in the past, so it's nice to see Keela in chat. I can say hi to her. It's been a while.
There you go.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. All right. So Hershey, thank you for being here. She says, look at that. There she goes. Everyone in chat sending blessings and positive vibes to all the gems near and far. All right. And well, you're okay. What that is sort of a iffy question, Be Wise, but we will look at the energy around you, and that can show you, are you happy, or you'll see what we can do with you. Miss Charlotte, hello, Miss Charlotte, nice to have you. And Miss Charlotte, for me, because it's Miss Charlotte, I always think of her as a Southern accent, so, but for Miss Charlotte, it would be Southern France. But Miss Charlotte, I always get a Southern accent, just like my Annabelle kitty cat. She's got a Southern accent. And Buddha, and when Buddha talks, my other cat, she is like a trucker and has smoked far too many cigarettes.
That's how I communicate, don't they?
Yes. Oh, yes. Aspasia Rising Beth. This is, ouch, a bumblebee jasper from France. And I just loved it. And I charged it up today during Silver Star Priestess's meditation. And that was fabulous to anybody who was there. If you do not, if you can watch it anytime, but so her channel name is Silver Star Priestess. I probably will put a link on my community page, but I highly recommend anybody go and watch her live again, and she'll put in timestamps so that, you know, you can either just go look for that she read a few cards in the beginning and then did the most beautiful sound healing. But anyways, so I charged up my Bumblebee Jasper, and I'm like, I must wear that today.
You're buzzing like a bee.
That's right. And
she's sweet
as
honey too.
Yeah. And I do have flowers on my my shirt, kind of. Granny B 1961. Hello, good year. I hear a very fine human being was born on that year, or many fine human beings. We are aging well. Oh, isn't that funny? Oh, your granddaughter calls you Grandma B. Beth, that's too funny. All right. Sun solstice reading for Peace Mama. You bet. Yeah, and Akila says, yep, it's been a while, Heather. Thank you. Okay, be wise. The universe will tell you what you need to hear at this moment. And that is so true. So true. And don't think that I don't take some of these readings myself, because I do. I'm like, ooh, I like that. Oh, you can yes, you can relate to alto sounds. Absolutely. Buddha's voice is just a little bit deeper than yours, or she. And she talks like she's from the South, and it, you know. Anyway, what the topic for today is just sort of energy read. Yes, that's kind of what it is. The topic's energy read. We could I don't know if we could look at blockages, maybe look around the mountains. There's certain cards that represent certain things. I mean, really, it's just sort of we will, you know, the rules that Heather and I both have are no politics, no health, and no financial, and no third party. Now, on all of those things, we can read the energy around you. And if you ask about financial things, if you're happy and everything's good, then you know, oh, it's going to be okay. If it's like, oh, you got challenges, then you know that you got to work a little harder. There's things. We have our ways. We have our ways. The universe knows. I don't know why I whispered that. Oh, Bumblebee is
sure fun.
Bumblebee is in French is bourbon. Bourdon.
Unless she meant to type in bourbon.
Maybe she's drinking bourbon. I don't think so. But Beth does speak French.
There Jane, she is. Hey, darling. Hello, Miss Heather. We were just talking about you. Beautiful meditation.
Oh, really?
Yep, she's in.
Oh, yes. Oh, good. About me used to be over the road trucker and smoked a lot back then. Yeah, Teresa, was that you, Teresa? All right, and Rossi wants a solstice reading. And by the way, since I do get the little chimey thing. I've heard you guys mention Silver Star Priestess. Like I said, I'm going to put her the link to her meditation this morning, which is for this full moon, which is a strawberry moon, which is supposed to be totally awesome. Okay. And it's in Capricorn, I do believe. Am I wrong? I may be wrong, but I thought I saw it was in Capricorn, and my moon is in Capricorn. So I don't know.
Double shot.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm and there she is, Miss Silver Star Priestess. There you go. And you'll take Southern Belle Energy Lenormand reading. Sure, Miss Charlotte. Then we'll have to talk like that. All right. Lottie B.
Lottie B and her beautiful pianos. Oh,
I know. Yes, there are a lot of souls in us altos. Oh, yes. You guys, if you haven't checked out Hershey, go check out Hershey, because you're missing a whole lot. Okay. Just going to say that right now. If you don't know who Hershey is, where have you been? Get out from under that rock. Get out from under that rock.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is that a fire agate? No, that's a carnelian, isn't it?
No, it's something, but look at that. It has angel
it's
wings in it
Oh, that's
or a
beautiful. I see a
butterfly.
butterfly. Yeah.
Mhm. But for me, because I'm the angel lady, it's an agate,
Yes.
but it's called a somebody will know in the chat.
Yeah, I think it's one of those flower or floret agates that are becoming popular. I've seen those. They're beautiful.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a flower agate. That's what it is. Oh, Granny, I'm so sorry that you feel that way. It could be related to energies. Now, I still will say these readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you need to go to the doctor, please go to the doctor. I have been having ascension symptoms. That's what they call those types of things. And so I got myself some fake Dramamine. But I am not a doctor. This is in no way, but we can look on the energy and, but you might need to go to the doctor
And
for sure.
Granny B, I've been having some vertigo issues the last few days too, and it could be energy as well. So, but
Yeah,
yes, please go
she
see your
came in.
doctor. Doctors first.
Yeah. Oh, you're drinking mushroom coffee. Woo! I'm drinking double lemon water this morning. I was asleep this morning when I was making my hot lemon water, and I was going to pour myself a cold drink of lemon water that I have made already in my refrigerator that I drink on. And I poured my cold lemon water into my hot lemon glass. So this is doubly lemon.
Yeah, Shan started drinking lemon water, and I tried some of it yesterday. It was really yummy, so I'll probably have some more this afternoon. I got craving for it now. Thanks, Jane.
Well, it's good because it there Silver Star Priestess saying her hellos. That's right, Jane. Capricorn, and it's your moon too, and Silver Star Priestess. Anyone else in the house have a Capricorn moon?
And
Let's all
Pisces moon.
party. Oh, you have a Pisces moon. That's cool. All right. I thought I saw another question. Let's check good. Yeah, check the meditation. Go on over there. Definitely. Click on the thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, it's a Capricorn full moon, and it is a strawberry moon. So that's what and it was. And then somebody else had me watch a Saint Germain thing this morning, and Miss Charlotte actually, and it was so funny because I had Saint Germain on my altar already. So how is that?
See, Jane's connected. You got any questions? If anybody comes to me with questions about angels, honestly, I send them to Jane because Jane is the angel lady. Because you know a lot more. You know cards, you work with them, I not as much, except for my main ones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
she's got the angel phone, so she's connected. She's got the phone to the angels.
I do. I'll call them in just a minute. Hi, Chris and Louise.
Yep, she's here. Hello, beautiful.
But yeah, that's there you go. There's Hershey in with her, on your way in. If you're watching in the near to future or in the past, hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe. Pull on your ears. Oh, it will help with the vagus nerve. If you're experiencing vertigo. So for entertainment purposes only, you can do that.
Thanks, Heather. I'll try that. Yeah.
Yeah, and their Aries moon. Kristen has an Aries moon.
I'm an Aries rising.
I don't know my rising exactly because I don't have my birth time. Me too. Doesn't bother my stomach or jangle my nerves. The mushroom coffee. Yeah, I had to quit with it because that's a topic for another day. What are you guilty of, Miss Charlotte? But that's okay. Oh, do you have a Capricorn moon too? You have 2 Capricorn suns. Does that count? Well, yeah, of course it does.
Sure,
of course, I have a Gemini sun. So does that count? Do I count as a gem because I have a Gemini sun?
Oh, according to Hershey, we're all gems.
I know.
We're all gems.
All right. Oh, Flowing, you're a Cancer moon. Okay. Your rising is also double. You're a double cap. Virgo double cap. Goodness gracious. We can try. Yeah. Absolutely, Hershey. I'm up for that. And you're a Capricorn rising, Flowing. Very good. And a Cancer moon.
Oh, I know
Scorpio.
The Lenormand for Hershey for her question. I showed it to her before. I'll pull out the lunatic Lenormand for Hershey.
Oh, okay. Rising for Kristen Louise.
Yep.
For Kristen Louise, rising is Aquarius. You know nothing about Aquariuses, though. Yeah. Air sign. I know that.
Well, Karen Care Bear Barter Card, she's taken astrology and she's learning about how to read and do astrology charts. So any questions, she says, always reach out to her. She's learning and she'd be happy to help you, because then she learns more too. It's like a study, for her.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I used to know all about, I used to do people's charts for them before there was like computers, but I've moved away from that. So anyway, oh, you're a triple Libra piece mama. Wow.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what that means, but that's a hat trick in hockey.
Can you make a decision on anything, Peace Mama? That's what I wonder. It must be so hard to make a decision with all of that Libra. Although I love Librans. So anyway.
Yeah, one of my best friends is a Libra.
Yeah. Gemini Sun, Taurus Dark Moon, and Aries Rising. Good. That Taurus probably keeps you grounded too. Gerald is Scorpio Sun too. Yep. And Miss Charlotte is Sun in Virgo, Moon in Libra, Scorpio rising, Mercury in Venus in Venus and Mars, and come on.
I can't
Charlotte.
keep. I mean, Miss Charlotte. I'm sitting there trying to read along with Jane, and I'm like, what?
She's a witty one, that Miss Charlotte. I tell you that. She's
somebody loves witty. Astrology. She knows her signs. She knows her placements.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. So Beth says Aquarians think outside the box and like to work toward community goals. They want to bring people together and work towards a common goal. As friends, they are empathetic but very honest. My son is an Aquarius, so and he is all of that and so much more. All right.
I had a friend once that was a friend I used to be friends with. She's Aquarius. She didn't show those traits. Must have been other placements that affect, other signs and traits. It's just incredible, the layers of astrology and how,
Yeah. I mean, everybody, like
polarities, opposites, all that.
Yeah.
I'll just stop there.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, my dad was because Flowing saying that her dad was an Aquarian. My dad was a Pisces and my mom is a Taurus. So yeah, your rising is how you present yourself to others. So how I present myself, if anybody could tell me that, then I'll know what my rising sign is. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day. No, I'm just joking. Thanks for coming. It's been real. Real what? I don't know, but it's been real.
Yeah, I have 2 fires and a water, so I'm steamy.
Yeah, I'm mud.
Got a lot of earth.
So I have BY's, Peace Mama, Rossi, Miss Charlotte, Granny B, 1961, and Hershey. If there was anybody else that wanted something, do I represent yourself like a Capricorn, Flowing? In many ways, I would say so. You're grounded. You're very grounded and full of wisdom.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. And in my chats, she has so much information that she shares when we do the Divine Feminine and when we do other shows, we have conversations. She's in there sharing her knowledge with us. So I'd love Flowing. She loves to participate, and I absolutely appreciate that.
I thought your rising was what you become like. Your sun is before 30. I mean that you're getting into Saturn returns. You have your Saturn return when you're 30, right around 30, 60, and 90. My mother just had her 3rd Saturn return. My mom just turned 90. So anyway, all right, you guys. Oh, you have a Scorpio stellium. I don't know. I do know I had a reading by somebody who reads like, and she did my chart, but she reads like the everything comes off and dances on the page. And she was, that's how she reads. She's very interesting. And she was pretty funny. She's like, man, your chart is just bells and whistles and all over the place. There's so much cool stuff. She's like, has anybody ever told you you're psychic? She was
no. Me?
So anyways, that was pretty funny. Yes, your rising will sort of okay. Well, there you go, Miss Charlotte. Listen to Beth. Don't listen to me. Nobody listen to me when it comes to anything. Just listen to Beth and Kristen and everybody else in the chat, because I'm not in the chat right now. All right. I'm today going to be using my cute little Lenormand. I'm also going to be using my Jamie Sawyer and my Robin Crutchfield, his Lenormand deck, and I'm also using his open face. It's majors only, and I like to get a little bit of major. So there we go. We have awakening, or judgment, as some people would like to call it. Okay.
Yeah, Robin was just on with Ramon a couple days ago, and he is so fascinating. Mm-hmm. He's so knowledgeable. It was a joy just sitting there and listening to him talk about tarot.
Yeah, I was watching.
Mm-hmm. That was a great
I was
interview.
watching, but I was watching, but I didn't get involved in chat. I just sat back and watched. It was fun.
Yeah, that's okay. Just sit back, relax, chill. Have a cool beverage.
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol or anything, but it was funny because
well, not that kind of beverage.
Robin and I were the ones that were doing readings, and we saw Gerald's wedding. He saw the setting, I saw the wedding.
Very interesting.
It was a fun night. All right, we are going to get going. We're going to get rolling. Just because all right, be wise. Be wise. Are you still here? Be wise. Be wise. Will my boss appear?
Yep. She says, "Happy birthday to your mom." She said to you, Jane.
I don't see that.
Beautiful age. Wish all her the healthy time and soul peace. Aw.
Thank you, Be Wise. Beautiful. There you go. Okay. Will your boss approve your job transfer? So we're going to read the energy around you, okay? And I'm going to read the energy. I'm going to just read the energy around you. What are you going to look at, Heather? I don't know. Sorry.
No, I'm just asking for the energy around her question in regarding, I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm just going to see what is the energy when it comes to her and just see what's around that specifically. So, but I'm not going to give a specific answer.
What part are you going to look at as the significator?
Oh, for me, I'm just going to see what comes out my 3 cards, and then I'm going to go in and look for the fish card, because fish cards are also about money. So it just kind of however it goes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Here we go. And I let my guests go first on my channel. So whenever you are ready.
Let's big fish, little fish swimming in the water. You know me, Jane. I start singing. I'm sorry, that's a PJ Harvey song with her fish, big fish, little fish. I know I'm dating myself, y'all.
That's okay.
My fish. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait till save the fish at the end. Right now I got the storm cloud. Be wise, and next to the storm cloud is the storks, and the storks are about cycles and change and transition. So when you're asking about a transfer, this could possibly be the energy, because right now, as I'm looking at the cards, the storks are on the bright side of the clouds, because you see here you got a dark side with the lightning kind of striking the tree, kind of like the tower sort of moment, and then you have the birds, the sun's coming out and they're flying, and it's nice to go right next to another card with the birds and the storks. Movement, transition, change. The next card I have is a Labyrinth card, and this is an additional one. I believe that Sarah put into the deck. And the Labyrinth is a little bit about confusion. So moving forward, the energy feels a little confusing. This could very well be the energy that you want to happen, but the energy is still kind of like you're walking around in circles. Maybe it's them on their end, maybe kind of walking around, moving in circles, trying to figure out what is what. At the bottom of the deck, though, I did get the dog card. So I feel that you are a very loyal and trustworthy employee. And if they are the same, they should be able to see that and recognize that within you. So when I went to go then look for the fish card, which in the Lenormand, represents success, abundance, finances, I did get the bridge on one side. So there is a crossing over. There is a change coming through. And then I got the star card, which is a beautiful card, just like in the tarot. And the star card is about hopes, dreams, kind of like that guiding light. So that's the energy that I'm getting around that. And that's what I have.
Very good. Helps. Yeah. That's a lot of information there. Yeah. So what I got for you, Be Wise, is this is about your foundations. Okay. So there's the house, your foundation. There you are. And this is, you might be shedding your skin. There might be somebody snaky. Your boss might be snaky. So there's either a snake in your garden or you are shedding your skin to grow. And I do get that it is, again, another card. This is like a health card, foundations, the tree growing, tree of life. That's after the snake. And I think that it might be, I'm just going to say that if you do not get the job transfer, it might be your lucky day, because even though it causes a challenge, something much better could be coming in and fast. What we know what it is right now, no, it's the clouds, but it brings joy and exuberance, the sun. So that's what I have for you. So if you put those both together.
I'm sorry. Like I said, there's a leg, my dear. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought you were done. But while you were reading for Be Wise, I felt like shuffling again. And just after you showed the snake card, my fox came up. And the fox is about, the trickster. And also the birds, and what Marchetti says about the birds nowadays too, and especially the author. So this is kind of like gossip chatter. Think of like Twitter, a lot of discussion going on. But you know how you got the messenger? I got the messenger too in that second throw. And with his deck, it's not just moving forward, but it's a carousel. So again, like earlier, there's that cycle of going up and down, but you're gaining momentum. And then I got the ship at the end, moving forward. So I just wanted to share that. I was just like inspired to shuffle again while you were reading. So I hope that
that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Like I said, we're going to find out how we all read Lenormand, and we all read different. So I love that. So there you go. Be Wise. You'll have to let us know how it works out. I like the fox too, flowing. I really do. All right. And I saw you've been getting a little bit of, there's been some people supporting you in chat. So Peace Mama, then Rossi, then Miss Charlotte, then Granny B, and then Miss Hershey. So, a solstice reading from your guides. Now that's a little hard with Lenormand. I'm going to go to my guide deck. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. You don't want to see this. Trust me. But there I am with Dave Matthews.
Oh, he's easy on the eyes.
Yes,
Okay,
he is.
peace, Mama. Summer.
And so am I. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me too. Your boss is already using trickery. Yeah. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know? Yeah. Isn't that funny? There you go. So lots of support. Be wise. All right. Peace, Mama. Message from the guides.
So, peace, Mama. What I did was I shuffled and I pulled the first top 3, and then I went and I looked for the Sun card in my deck, and I went to go see what was on. For me, the Sun is in the middle, and then one next to it is going to be like the recent past or up to recent past, and then future. And so the first card I got again is the Fish card, and I think in this particular deck they look at it a little bit differently, but still, this is a salmon. The salmons are jumping, and not only is it in traditional Lenormand a fish card about abundance, prosperity, finances, the salmon is also representative of wisdom. I have a couple of tarot decks that say like the salmon is known as the when they're medicine, especially in the Celtic, is of intuition, is of knowledge. So this beautiful salmon's jumping up, grabbing at that beautiful rainbow, just taking that all in, and it's sleeping. So it feels like there's a beautiful upswing. There's an excitement. There's an improvement. The next card I got is the star again. On this one here in this deck, it's the Christmas tree, and she's raising to put her star on top of the tree. And there's that beautiful excitement. She's almost like jumping up through the air to reach it and to put it on top of the tree. So right now with the solstice, you're like again like another leaping. You got that leaping salmon jumping up for that rainbow, taking all of that prosperity, all that positive energy, that light. Because when you spin all those colors together, you get white, which is bright like the sun. So again, that pure light coming through, just like the star. And I feel a lot of this has to center around home and your place where you feel safe. Homes are our security, our sanctuary. So right now, it feels like you are striving for a more spiritual, prosperous home life. Now, I want to go look for the sun card, and she's cool in this one because it's a mermaid. So she's sitting in there, and there's the sun card. Is the sun coming up or is it setting? We don't know, but is that beautiful, her just sitting out of the water and basking in that beautiful sun, feeling that warmth, feeling that energy, and very similar to the tarot, it's about success, good emotions, happiness, and you just really deserve that because prior I did get the cross, and the crosses represents suffering in the past. And on the back of this deck, in this particular one, she gives affirmations and questions, and I kept it on here for the cross. I put the little notes on the back. Um, and right now, one of the questions that goes with this card is what helps you strengthen your courage? So courage, strengthening, like the sun getting up to the very, zenith of the year. It made it. You've made it. And the affirmation is for you: I am strong enough to make it through painful times and survive no matter what. And you have done that. I also have the tower, and the tower is about institutions. I don't know if this has to do moving forward with institutions. If you're going back to school, you're thinking about going back to school, or you're already taking classes, but the tower represents like buildings, institutions, places of learning. Um, it could be, I don't know if it's has anything to do with courts or anything, but for me, I feel more like places of learning for you at this time. And just one of the cautions in this deck about the tower is that to make sure that we're not, and did get the house card, so making sure that your home doesn't become a tower where you lock yourself away from it. This could be maybe you releasing that, because you do see also lights and sparkling off from the tower. So this could be very well you too, leaving, knowing that you have that sanctuary or that stability and security and family at the house. But now with that beautiful sun coming up and lighting your way, you're moving forward, you're studying, you're getting out, and you're learning more. So I hope that resonates, and I'm all set, Miss Jane.
She says, wow, spot on. She says, okay. Wow, spot on. So there you go. So what
Hey,
I
Tom.
got yeah, hi Tom. I meant to say hi, I forgot. Hello to anyone coming in. And Kiba came in too.
Yep.
So the very first card that I see is the letter. So they're saying, do listen to the message. This is a letter for you. And what they're telling me is that, because here you are the querent. So they're telling me that you are the authority of your life, and that to bring in all of the good luck, all the good, enjoy. Okay, because this matches this other card of mine so well. But so this is about bringing in all that good luck and good energy you're bringing in, and it's new. It's a new energy that's coming in for you. There's which brings abundance. Abundance of what? I don't know, because abundance for me personally isn't really financial abundance. My abundance is love. I have a whole thing written down, abundance of, it's over there. So, well, it's right here. Oh my gosh, you
She's
guys.
abundant in all things.
Yeah, I have abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of kindness, abundance of ideas, empower the community, open my, blah, blah, other stuff too. But, that's the type of thing. I don't think that abundance is always financial, but it is good. And then, good, that's good. And be very good. And then so you will be an authority on your life. If that's what they're telling you to learn right now, tarot and all that kind of stuff, then that's fantastic. But I went to my Sufi wisdom cards. These are my guide cards. Like, they don't fail me at all, ever. And it says, simple pleasures, look for the beauty that is all around you. And this has beautiful. All of that sacral and solar plexus and throat chakra and root energy. There's just a whole, it's just all of the chakras, one abundance of air. Air is very important. Yeah, that's true, Miss Charlotte. Yeah, so the simple pleasures. So and that's kind of what showed up in your Lenormand cards too, is it's that you are the authority on your life, and it's the luck, the simple pleasures of, something new coming in. Maybe you'll even get a goldfish. I love
betas.
Yeah, I do too.
Beautiful. I love my betas.
Yeah.
My kitties would love the beta too, so I can't have the beta.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty. What's that? Yeah.
So I just want you to know, we have Rossi, Miss Charlotte, Granny B, and then Hershey. So I would like to know if those people are here. Captain of your soul. Absolutely. We are the captain of our ship.
Rosanna. Let's see.
And there's a piece, Mama. There's a song by the Dave Matthews Band that's called Captain. You should listen to it. And I don't think Rossi is here.
Oh, I thought I saw her.
Rossi, it's time for your reading. Rossi, the white angelic courtesy phone. Thank you.
She was going to listen to us, or was that flowing?
No, that was flowing.
Oh, that was flowing. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to Miss Charlotte.
Okay.
So, Miss Charlotte will take a Southern Belle energy reading and let that phone ring. I know. I love it. And it's okay if Rossi isn't here. People are floating around. Other people got lives going on. I understand. I'm not going to. All right. Oh, okay. good idea, Beth. A New Orleans Lenormand deck. That would be cool. I know I was going to say, Miss Charlotte. That's why I was like, I got to get her out of here. You're so welcome, Peace Mama. Okay. Did you want a reading, Heather? Silver Priestess? Silver Star? Because I don't have you. If you don't, I completely understand. I just didn't. You said you were here, so I was like, well, did I miss you? But I don't think I did.
Okay. No, she says she's just here listening to your voices. Aww.
Okay. No. Okay. I knew that. Okay. Okay. Very good. I can't even believe this. But anyway, you're up first.
Miss Charlotte, first card that I got is the coffin card. And this is one of the most badass coffin cards in the Lenormand. I love that they used Anubis, the Egyptians, because the Egyptians knew that death was just a rebirth into a new life after this one. So this card doesn't mean an actual physical death, but a beautiful rebirth that is coming up. And the next card that came up with that is the key. And the key opens that cage. But look at that beautiful little blossom in there. That blossom, is that blossom, you know, about ready to come out of that cage, or is it afraid to come out of that cage? For you, this feels like you have the key, but you might be hesitant on coming out of that cage. It's the flower is beautifully blossomed. It feels like you want to share and be more of who you are with others, but there's some slight hesitation. But don't stay in that cage too long. You have the key. Let yourself be free to be who you are. The next card I have is the bouquet, and the bouquet is a beautiful. It's about happiness. It's about pleasantness, appreciation. I think the more you are open to being who you are, people are going to see that, and you're going to be receiving all of this affection and more of a social life. This card also represents in his deck, I have like little keynotes over here, flattery as well. So not being afraid of coming out, being social, being who you are, because you're obviously that beautiful blossom, that rose blossoming. I have the star card, and star card again is coming out of that cage, following your dreams, following your goals, letting that light shine. What is it that you want to do? I did get the dog card again, and that's about trustworthiness, loyal. This is who you are, and this is how people these are the kind of people you're going to be attracting to you, and that you want to be manifesting, because the stars are all about, you know, starlight, star bright. First star I see tonight. That's a spell. That's a manifesting spell. So when you put that energy, as long as there's no fear-based energy behind that, and you put that into that star and into yourself, and saying, I want to manifest more of this in my life, those kind of people are going to start coming to you more. They're going to see that you're loyal. They're going to be loyal. It's going to be a beautiful beautiful relationships within your inner circles. And the bottom deck, the child card. Sorry, the child card. And that's all. This could be a child, but for me, it feels like this is laying your inner child out, being allowing to be playful, be creative, kind of believe in those fairy tales again. It's about imagination, play, and tapping into that little inner child. And the card that goes with it, I got the magnifying glass, and that's an extra in this deck. And so the magnifying glass is asking you to take a closer look. What does your inner child need? What does it need to start coming out and letting it play and express itself? And when you do, that blossom, you're just gonna pop right out of that cage. And that's what I have for you, my dear.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, okay. Miss Charlotte, because she said she wanted a very Southern Miss Charlotte reading. So that's what you're going to get, honey. And you got the ring, which is a contract, which you know what I've been seeing for you recently. But what's right underneath this ring, this contract? The dog. The dog. A very loyal dog. And then, which is the key to your abundance. Okay? And I think that's an abundance of happiness, but that's not a right around. Wait, I'm sorry. I got to stay with the Southern thing here. So right around you, though, dear. I just had to show you that. Bill, you got some little problems. So you need to take care of those. Yes, puppies equal love. Yes. So you got these little problems. So make sure that you look at those problems. You take care of them before they become big problems. Right? Because there you are. And you have got so much luck coming in real fast. You got the rider. It's coming in. They're bringing you a whole new adventure that's going to take you a long time. It's like for a long time. A long time. I think that might be that dog. I think you might be signing a contract for a dog. Just saying. But I do keep seeing some sort of relationship. So, but let's just not go there right now. Although the gift,
the bouquet,
the anchor, the anchor, the stability. There's the contract with the dog. And so, anyway. Oh, and I did pull a just because I wanted to pull as many cards as I possibly could. I pulled the one little major arcana major arcana card for you. And I got death and rebirth. So there is a rebirth happening. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay, girl? Puppies are the best invention ever. And kitties, too.
And kitties.
House panthers.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was him. He wanted to come up on Mommy's lap and say hi.
Camera hog. Now everybody's going to be talking about the kitty cat. No, I'm just teasing. I love my kitties are right. Yeah, mine are over in their bed. I fed them right before we started. So, yes, there we go. Hi, handsome kitty. So there you go, Miss Charlotte. All right. Granny.
Bye-bye. My name is
Granny and Hershey. Aw, so pretty.
All right.
You're so welcome, Miss Charlotte.
Yes, you're welcome, Miss Charlotte. I hope that helped. I have a headache. Oh. I see. Okay, yeah, energy.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe Granny isn't here anymore. Granny, are you around?
Yeah.
Oh, shall we go to the? Oh, she is. Oh, okay. There you go. All right, Granny. So you want to know if that's related to ascension? I think, right? Or the full moon, or the energies. All right. Let's look. So nice to have everyone here. Thank you for being here. Like Hershey says, you could be anywhere else, but you chose here. And that's a Hersheyism. Yeah, ascension. Mm-hmm. That's what we'll look at. Oh, whoops. My internet went out for a second.
There's the Miss I think that's Annabelle, or is that the one that No, that's not Annabelle. That's the
That's Buddha.
Hi, Buddha. That's what
Yeah, she's going to go under the covers. They're going under the covers. Yeah, I did like the Saint Germain. Were you here in the very beginning where I showed that he's been sitting up on my altar for the last like 3 days? And then you sent me that. Okay. Are you ready? Go ahead anytime you're ready.
Yeah, I got some interesting cards, Granny.
Okay.
I went ahead and pulled from my my witchy Lenormand, and I got a couple clarifiers for the first card, but these actually look quite beautiful. I really do think that a lot of energies around us that we tap into them, they are what's there to help us ascend. I did get the letter, and now the letter is about receiving information. This could be now for me. What just jumped into my head is her sitting there and she's writing, she's journaling. I don't know if you do that, Granny B. But sometimes when we sit and just write, sometimes we end up channeling maybe messages from our guides or our ancestors or our higher self, however you want to frame that. And this could also be a letter that you may have received regarding health. I am not going to, like I said, I'm not going to diagnose or anything. But for me, I'm feeling like this letter that's being written. Well, I went ahead. I'll just share what I got for clarifiers. I did get the lily card, which is a beautiful card. So again, the lilies. I'm going to see what they say here on this one particular deck. This one is really lovely. So yeah. So wisdom. I love this. So writing, the wisdom, and then I got the birds. And the birds are, especially the ravens and the crows, they are the messengers of spirit. They're the ones of the mystery. They know the mysteries. The crows and the ravens are about life and death. And the next card I got, which flows right into the rest of them, you just started journaling. Wonderful. So just journaling down. And again, this journaling also, if these symptoms keep up, journal them and write them down so that you can present them to your doctor. Sometimes it's really good ahead of time before we go see a doctor, just to kind of jot down what's been going on with us so that when we go there, we don't forget. Because I know sometimes we feel a little rushed in doctor's offices or we get a little nervous, but just kind of have something written down, say, here, doc, this is kind of what my concerns might be. But the writing too feels also like spirit coming through, messages coming through. They're unfurling. They're pure. They're divine. They're angelic. And what goes right into with that crow, and the crows, being, I don't. They're not. Yeah, don't say that. Okay. This is how this brain's working. So the crows, we obviously know the movie The Crow and how, but the spiritual aspects of the crows and the ravens are about death and transition, because when we pass, we move on to something greater. So you did get the coffin card. And again, I feel like this is about a transformation, the ending of an old energy into something new. In this deck, there was a new additional card added, and that's the egg. And that beautiful egg of fertility, creativity, new things about to be birthed and reborn, potential. The eggs are all about creativity. So if there's anything creative or new projects that you've been working on, this is also a great time to be able to do that. There's all this beautiful potential being nestled and taken care of in this nest, in this egg. And the last card for you, Granny B, is the sun. We just had the solstice, so there's the beautiful sun card. She's out in the field. She feels that sun coming up behind her. She's levitating. She's got that fiery energy from the earth coming under her feet. It's just emanating from her, and she's raising up above it and just being in that present moment and feeling that. So that's what I have for you.
Very good. T. Lynn, I'll go ahead and start that because we are just doing a couple. Hershey, if you're around, let me know because you'll be after Rossi. All right. So for Granny, I just want you to know, I got all kinds of interesting things, but right off the top of the deck, there is a you might be getting a message because here's the writer. And then here's a dog. So something is coming in really fast. It's something that you've been hoping and dreaming and wishing for. That was just over there. But and you just got great cards, by the way, Granny. So you got an abundance of love. There you are. That make you the mature woman that you are. And it's written in the book. This is like journaling, Akashic records, anything. It's wisdom. Books are wisdom. And that is a gift. All of that wisdom that is coming to you is a gift. And you are a gift. And I pulled one, and you've been recreating yourself. Yeah. Okay. So has Heather, that's really resonating. I get that too for you. And what also you were talking about the changes in energy. I pulled a major arcana card for you, and I got the Hangman. So if you're feeling upside down and discombobulated, hang in there. But if you need to go to the doctor, do that. This is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, you love books. Well, then it's a beautiful reading for you. So I think that I'm just going to say you go to the doctor if this continues on, but part of it could very well be ascension too. Part of it. But for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Thank you very much. All right. Hershey, are you here? Okay, so we'll do Rossi real quick because she was here. I have not seen Hershey. Hershey, if you're here, let me know. Oh, there you go. I forgot to tell you that Beth was wondering about your deck.
Yep, Etsy. I don't like it that he calls it like the dark or black witch, but it's a beautiful deck. There's nothing. It's very, very cool. He's in the Netherlands, so. Okay. But just know shipping is like $15-$20 right now, especially overseas. So, his prices are reasonable, but expect shipping. And I already pulled for. Oh, actually, no. Hold on a second. It was specifically. Just give me a second, Rose. Rosanna Rossi. I call her. Well, that's Rosanna's her name, but I sometimes end up doing the whole seating thing. So, yeah, Rosanna, you got some stuff going on, sweetheart. And I think it has to do with a gentleman. And we know that sometimes, a male card can represent a female with a masculine like energy, or is more in touch with their masculine side or traits. So I'm going to get through these. So first of all, you need to get anchored in yourself. Getting grounded, laying foundation work, getting grounded, getting anchored, making sure you are secure in yourself. And what I'm going to say next is because I got the heart card with the roses. So this is kind of going into possibly a very close, intimate, or personal connection with an individual. Making sure that you're grounded, your boundaries are in place, and you know who you are. For some reason, the word gaslighting just jumped into my head. So I'm just going to keep going. So it comes to affairs of the heart or of self, but I'm feeling like this is, well, it's going to be both, because this is the affair of the heart, and this has to do with how you feel about yourself, loving yourself, and not thinking less of yourself or loving yourself less because of the actions of another. I did get the Fox card, and he's very cute in this deck. But what the deck points out in this one here is that there's a fox behind this one here. Something you can't see. This is kind of maybe like what Hershey would call a blind spot, possibly. There's something that you're not seeing, kind of like something's watching you, and it's not to be scary, but there's just something that you may or may not be aware of. And it has to do possibly with a gentleman, or a gentleman or a person with somebody with strong masculine qualities. But I'm really feeling this is more of a masculine energy. I've noticed with Lenormands, I don't know about you, Jane, but when I get a female or a male card, it's specifically that particular gender for the Lenormands. Next to him, I have the storm clouds. So there's a storm moving in. He's kind of looking at it. The next card that came up, oh, wait a minute, was that the bottom or? Well, these two are going to go together. But I'm going to actually, let me backtrack and then do the tree afterwards. What came next was the dog. Whoever this person is, just be wary. They may not be loyal. You're a very loyal person, but be wary that of this person's loyalty. I mean, I have him with the storms and with the dog, so just be a little wary and going along with the fox. And then the next card I got was the tree, and the tree is also about health, but for me, it's also about home, being grounded again within yourself, making sure you are grounded like that anchor, mind, body, and spirit, that you're deeply rooted and you are properly protected and your boundaries are up. Next thing I do, because I saw then you said solstice. So here's your solstice. Here's the sun. Prior to that, watch like the fox. There's talk, there's chatter going around. Whether that this is your guides talking to you, this could be your guides talking to you. You're having thoughts or people kind of coming to you. I got the tower, making sure that you are not isolating yourself. I don't know if this individual is connected with some sort of institution of learning or any sort of business or governmental, but for me the tower in this particular deck feels very much almost like the house card. It's your place of your sanctuary. And on the opposite side of that sun, just beware still, because I got the cross and I got the birch and broom. And the birch and broom is about someone being, oh, how do I say that? I'm sorry, Rossi. I wish I had better cards. So the cross, of course, is about suffering, pain. The birch and the broom, too. The birch can be seen as cleansing, but at the same time, someone's cracking that whip. Someone is being aggressive. Someone is not basically being a false person, and there's going to be kind of pain and suffering connected with the birch and broom too, and it goes along with the the cross. So just beware of this individual. I feel like you have an idea. I mean, I know you're very much in the shows and in the chats, and we've discussed spirituality and our guides. So listen to your inner self, your guides, and that gut is so very important. And I'm going to end it there. Hey, Gerald.
All right.
I saw you going.
Hi, Gerald. Okay. I love it. Whilst waiting for other coven members to arrive to set up for our celebration. Have a great celebration.
Yes. Stay hydrated. I'm sure guys are hot.
Yeah.
Cracking the whip.
I know. I'm going to be outside all day tomorrow. All right. So for your solstice reading, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I see some social invitations and spending some time in some social situations. I feel like with this new in the summer, I see you going out a lot, going to hopefully, gatherings. It is social media too. You can be gathering on social media. But there also is the getting outside parties, being asked to go to parties. And then there's an abundance. There's an abundance of really good feelings. This is around the woman. An abundance of, you're just feeling very abundant right now. And there you might be going to a lot of parties, in a lot of social situations. And I would go, because here we are as a nice mature woman who I'm just gonna, this card has a lot of different things around it, but if you don't have a partner, I'm just gonna say that that you enjoy being a mature woman, because that is what brings you joy. So we have the joy and excitement right here, living in the sun. Yeah. So we have a nice sun for you. And, this is the summer solstice and you got the sun. So I think it's going to be a really good time. it is a good time for you. So, all right. And or she never came in, so this is going to be our last one now. T. Lynn, very emotional sensitivity. Is this due to world changes or due to your medium? I don't know. This is a 2-in-1. It's a twofer. Are you still here? T. Lynn? You're welcome, Rossi. I saw a man coming. I saw a man in your reading, Rossi, just so you know. I think T. Lynn might have left as well. Mystical Thorn. Hi, Natalie.
Nope.
Oh,
Teresa's
they're here.
here.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
I love that name, Mystical Thorn. That is cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Sorry, the poet. Yeah. I saw that. I was like, woo. Very cool.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead. You are very emotionally sensitive recently. Is it due to world changes, the solstice, the full moon? I would say full moon, but we're looking at cards. You're not asking us. Yeah, maybe you will meet him at one of those parties, because that's what it looked like. But I stopped at the sun. Whenever you're ready.
This is interesting. I just need a clarifier. So I got the fox again. I love foxes. I used to have a fox too.
Yeah.
I lost it.
Oh, Tom, you're still here. You were so quiet. I thought you were gone.
Tom, you're probably working, huh? And work lurking.
Probably.
So let me just read T's question again. Probably a little bit of everything, Teresa, because when we start to open up more and develop our abilities, especially being empathic, we take on and we feel a lot more, and that's where really good, strong, healthy boundaries and meditating and grounding comes in. And I'm seeing some of that here. So the first card I have is the heart card, and this one here is two beautiful swans. And keyword that jumped out at me for this one here, of course, is forgiveness. I know people talk about romance, but this is also about reconciliation, forgiveness. You've been very charitable in the past. And two, you're bringing two sides of yourself coming together. You're doing your spiritual, and you're also connecting with the human, the third dimension. So you have the energies and the balances of spirit and of the earth. So bringing those coming together, and that reconciliation could be, not just with people in your life, possibly relatives or home, because I did get the tree card, but this could just be coming together, bridging this together. Because sometimes a lot of us push aside our abilities because either of how we're raised, or religion or spirituality, parents, what people say. Sometimes we repress things that are a part of ourselves that we don't want to accept. And sometimes that heart with those two swans together, because swans are about transformation from the ugly duckling into the beautiful swan. So we got a beautiful transformation coming together with the heart, a reconciliation. So this could very well be a dual for you. This could be, yes, spiritual, and it could be doing it physically with people in our lives. Because I did get the tree, and the tree is about health, ancestry, family, especially with health relation, but also mind, body, and spirit health as well. So if you are working on your mediumship abilities, again, be like the tree, get rooted, get grounded. They put the symbols for the Spheroth or the Kabbalah on here too, with that beautiful rainbow, aligning your chakras, aligning again mind, body, and spirit. Those trees reaching up, touching the sky, connecting to spirit, to source, like the universal tree, getting grounded. I did get one card of caution, though. I did get the fox. So just being sure that if this is spiritual in nature, that you are not deceiving yourself into something that you want to believe in, or someone that you may want to study with, or some sort of path that you might be led down where there may be a little bit of trickery or trickstery, because the fox is about kind of like tricking us up a little bit. Sometimes we need to learn lessons. So this here is just good to kind of be looking over your shoulder, being, some people being that cleverness, and just making sure that whatever it is that you are opening up to, or that you're starting to work on, make sure that you are grounded and you are protected, especially spiritually, so that some sort of trickster energy or spirit can interfere with you and your studies, with your life, basically. I did get, that's the message. There's a messenger, again, messenger coming through. Otherwise, beautiful message, a bouquet of celebration, success. Bottom of the deck, the coffin card again. This is coming up for a lot of us. This is about, transformation, rebirth. A lot of us are going through that. And just go with the flow, my dear. You're moving forward. You're smooth sailing. You're going into the unknown. And yeah, beautiful cards. Just again, beware of anything that looks too good to be true. Okay, something that looks too good to be true might not be. So while you're studying and doing your practicing, or you're looking for people to read or learn from, just bewares. Okay, I'm sorry, Jane. It was just like it wasn't coming all the way through out yet. So
no, it's okay, Heather. Don't apologize. If you got stuff coming in, you gotta say it. It's okay. Absolutely. So I okay. So what we have here is I want you to know. Okay. So right now, this is a crescent moon, but we are having a full moon today. So I do believe that there is some of the full moon energy, messing with your energy, you know. I get that that this was, that we all have to remember this, that we have a contract, our soul contract, that we came down here to fulfill. And so I think that, and a full moon, there's stuff stirring, but this is, everything that your hopes and dreams and everything that you wish for, right? There you are. And then, yeah, because this is your life's purpose. You are here to fulfill your life's purpose. Okay. I do see another person here, and I just want you to know that they bring sunshine and abundance and a lot of happiness to you. So, and then I went to, very interestingly enough, I went to the Robin's Open Face Tarot, and I pulled for you the sun. So joy, exuberance, all of that, everything. It's like it's sun. It's wonderful. Things are wonderful. But yeah, the moon's messing with you, man. We got this is the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so you are the High Priestess right there. It is. This would be actually, and Beth even said something to you. I want you to know that when you do connect with spirits on the other side, it's wonderful and lovely, and I love it more than anything. But the first time it happened to me, it was jolting. And then it took me a while to get regrounded and out of that energy, because it was so exciting and wonderful, because this, somebody, it was a what do you call it when it wasn't planned? It was anyway, I was doing a reading for somebody and somebody came through. And they were there and they came right into my body. And I'm like, whoa, this is weird, but okay. So, yeah. So I would say, this is what's going on with you. And I will say, with this full moon energy that we have, get out there and howl at the moon. Yes. Just no matter how silly you might look, do it in your house if you want to, but find the moon and howl. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to howl at the moon, because remember too, and this goes for everyone, full moons are for releasing and then manifesting, but new moons are more for manifesting. So with this full moon, it's a release and manifesting, because it's the strawberry moon, it's the summer solstice. So let's bring in our intentions, be clear on your intentions with this solstice and new moon or full moon. So release, have your intentions for the next 3 months, and that's like for everyone. So, and congratulations to your mediumship.
So that was her father. Yeah.
Father.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I put the mail cards, and yes, I'm looking at this moon, father, dog, owls. Yeah. It was your dad.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I've been asking or I need to have a conversation with my dad. And I've been walking every morning and I keep smelling cigarettes. And I'm like, Dad, okay, I know you're there, but I'm not hearing you talk. So he's probably like, I showed up. What do you want from me? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for being here, Heather. What have you got going on tonight?
Tonight I have my 8 o'clock show with Allison, Aries Girl Tarot. And tonight Val, Dragonfly Crystals, is joining us. So it's been a while since she's been on with Allison and I. So we will probably be talking about, solstice, full moon. You know how she's tapped in with the Akashic and with channeling. So how we probably will do at least a collective reading. I don't know if we're going to be how many mini readings we might be able to do. It seems like Fridays, Allison and I get into conversations with our guests and with our chats, and we just let them evolve into however Spirit wants them to evolve. And if there's time for a couple of readings, we do them, but we try to at least do a collective for everybody. So looking forward to Val Dragonfly Crystals and her other channel, Next Level Channeling. So that's for me tonight. And then Sunday, of course, with Jeff Bailey and our poetry and tarot. So at 8 o'clock.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I'm just going to have a busy weekend with family, going to a family reunion, and then going to Santana and Counting Crows with my kids on Sunday night. And then early Monday morning, I'll be with Gerald and Nancy. So thank you for being here, Heather.
Thank you for having me, Jane. It was fun. I love playing with my Lenormands when I get a chance.
Yeah, that was fun. And I'm getting the bees. So remember, everyone, to go subscribe to Heather if you're not, and to be kind, be love, and to just be. Thank you for being here.